group looking more confident. On the road, they've always got their game faces on. And a happy Thursday evening to you folks. Hope you're ready for some NBA action here on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Detroit Pistons going up against the Portland Trailblazers here at their home, Moda Center. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce. Hey, Allie.
Well, Cade Cunningham, the top pick in 2021, said, quote, "There's a lot of different reasons why I was picked number one, but I think it's just who I am as a person. Someone that can turn into a leader for your team and be a franchise guy. I compose myself well, and that translates on the court. I'm pretty confident in what I can do and who I am." Brian?
Thanks, Allie. And tonight, two high-powered offenses. Smitty, how do you expect this game to play out?
It's going to be high-scoring, BA, but you love to see one of these teams step up and get key stops. But more than likely, it's going to come down to who has the ball last.
Now let's check out the starters for the Detroit Pistons. Cunningham and Bay, the wing pair. Zeke Naji out there with Duren. And it's Irving in at the one. And for Portland, we've got OG Anunoby. Mobley out there with Kevin Durant in the sharp. And it's the Beast in at point guard. Here's the Beast. To the inside. And it's slammed in by Durant.
It's hard to contain KD when he's going for a dunk. He's long and athletic.
Pass to Irving. Bay outside. Takes a three. Rebound by the Beast. Here's Sharp. And Durant gets it to go.
Beautiful concentration from KD. Unwilling to let a little contact get in the way of his shot.
Bay outside. Here's Naji, guarded by Durant. Ooh, Durant with some nice D. And now just over a minute played here in the first. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, the Pistons front office has said they want to have quality character veterans to help balance their roster.
What they're doing, BA, they're building an identity. You need those veteran players to teach the young guys what it takes to be a pro.
That free throw is good from Anunoby.
So he's still polishing the skill set. Anunoby has the size and versatility that every team wants out of his wings.
Both good from the line that time.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Cunningham outside. Pass to Bay. Here's Duren. Doing some damage on the offensive end. Putting up a little over 14 points a game. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Clever feed by Kyrie Irving, moving the ball to a teammate with a quality look.
Down low. Intercepted. Cunningham, left side, to the paint. It's stolen away. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Pass to Durant. Got it. Durant's got 6 points.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Cunningham outside. Pass to Bay. Here's Irving. Cunningham with the ball. 5 to shoot. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Already during his young career, B.A.K. Cunningham has flashed the potential of becoming a generational talent with this all-around game.
And he sinks the second.
I done got tired of teaching in school.
Here's Irving. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game. And Detroit, looking at who they've got. Cunningham and Bay share the wing duty. Then it's Duran. Then it's Kyrie Irving. It's Najee in at the 4 spot. And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And a bucket like that one might be just what they need to cut into this lead.
Back to Durant. Cunningham looking it over. And Duran slams it in.
Defense making it pretty easy for Cade Cunningham here. You can't leave someone wide open on this team.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And Portland with another turnover here. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. Stephen Silas had a few minutes before the game. He told me, we have to play really good interior defense. We know they want to get to the rim. We know that's the game plan. And so we've got some tactics to keep them from doing so. Guys, we will see what they came up with in the lab.
Thanks, David. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Duran, the offensive rebound. The kick out to Irving. A three-pointer, no good. Duran, the pass to Irving. Cunningham outside. Over Sharp. And it's off the back rim. No good. Portland leading by 4. A pass to the Beast. Here is Durant. Cunningham outside. Outside Irving. Connects from three-point range. Irving's got 5. And with the addition, Greg, of the play-in tournament, we're seeing more meaningful games here late in the season.
Yeah, we're seeing teams battle for positioning more than ever. You have multiple teams trying to secure that 6th seed to avoid the play-in.
Pistons trailed by 3. Irving dishes to Cunningham. Pass to Bay. From downtown. Kevin Durant with the rebound. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Yeah, in that game, I thought they took advantage of some sloppy play, but give them credit. They turned mistakes into points.
Yeah, the last game, it felt like they were just feeding off of what they were doing defensively, forcing a lot of those turnovers, and that helps build your defensive confidence.
The Trailblazers have gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. The base passes to Mobley. Now, here's Sharp. He's covered closely. The Beast can't hit. The Pistons trailing. Pass to Irving. Throws it up high, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Now Durant. He's got 8. Here's Anunoby. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
On the pick and roll, you almost have to play Durant to shoot, but his ability to create opportunities for others is also elite.
Back to Cunningham. And Bay now top of the key. Cunningham outside. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Bay passes to Irving. Pocket 6. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
You tried to guard Kyrie without fouling, and that is a challenge unto itself. So nimble with the ball and that shifty handle.
The first free throw is good.
And Kyrie Irving, a Picasso with the ball in his hands. And like a lot of genius-level creators, he marches to the beat of his own drum.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Stewart checked in for Duren. P.J. Washington comes in for Zeke Naji. And Ivy subbed in for Cade Cunningham. And you know, Greg, Kyrie sometimes is just a tough guy to figure out.
And the danger is pulling too much in your own direction. Even he confessed regrets about in Cleveland withdrawing from teammates and isolating himself. All part of growth.
Now, here's Anunoby. Playing Oklahoma City, he was nearly unstoppable.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Here's Ivy. And here's Bay. Pass to Ivy. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense, not really a factor.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Irving passes to Ivy. Now Washington, guarded by KD. Anunoby against Bay. He kicks it to Ivy. He can't hit that time. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. And the points coming for them now, Greg, in bunches. And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. Up top, Durant. Here's Anunoby. Misses the layup. Pistons trail by 4. There's the pass to Ivy. Up and in on the layup.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's the Beast. He had 25 points in the win against Oklahoma City.
The other part of his game was the outstanding D. Shot blocking is a huge momentum shifter, and his 2 blocks really turned the game in their team's favor.
Here's Anunoby. Rebounded by the Pistons. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And in that one, the backups came to play. Gave the team an infusion of points that just put them over the top.
Well, I talked to the assistant coaching staff. What they were stoked about is that the bench guys came in and played well. So punch off the bench, a big factor in that win.
Oh, and he misses the dunk. Detroit's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by.
Instinct, timing, length. KD, great D.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. Their last encounter was in Detroit.
And they really squeaked out a close one in that last matchup. Came down to just a few turnovers that gave them the margin of victory.
Different look here for Detroit. Bagley, he's checked in for Washington. And Hayes subbed in for Bay. Passes to Hayes. Here's Bagley. Now, here's Ivy. 26 points for him last game against Phoenix.
And guys, in addition to that scoring, he was absolutely tenacious on the defensive end. A complete two-way game for him. Finished with 3 steals, I think, and that was a difference maker.
Here's the Beast, following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Here's the Beast. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Right block shot. Crafty move. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot. But he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Personal foul.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Well, they've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break, that'll add to your total in a hurry.
So both teams making some changes here.
Trailblazers foul, Beauchamp. First personal foul. Second.
The Pistons
foul.
trailing. And Hayes kicks to Stewart. Pass to Bagley. Leans inside. Back to Stewart. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Giddy with it. Guarded now by Irving. Out to the wing. Here's Beauchamp. Buries it down low.
Beauchamp. The assist.
Pistons trail by 4. Hayes the pass to Irving. Back to Hayes. With the teardrop. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
And for Hayes, that floater is going to become a big-time weapon. You're not able to get to the rim all the time at his size.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Trailblazers have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight. And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for Portland, number 53.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter. Irving passes to Ivy. Irving with the ball. A 32-point game for him in the win against Phoenix.
And guys, the other thing that he did well was just facilitate the offense, pass the ball around beautifully in that one. Seriously, put on a passing clinic.
The Trailblazers working the ball around now. It's stolen by Bagley. Now here's Hayes. Giddy defending. Stewart kicks to Irving. It's deflected, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
1 second left. It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession.
Detroit ball.
Got it up. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Trailblazers. He got to double digits for the quarter with 10 points total.
The Pistons, 20. Fans, have a big round of applause for your Trailblazers.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Trailblazers guys, what do you think?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second quarter. Hayes and Cunningham, the backcourt pair. Bagley is out there with Durham. And it's Ivy in at the 3 slot.
Working around the rim, Bagley a tough cover there because of his quickness.
Pass to Giddy. Inside. Here's Beauchamp. No good with the triple. So it's the Pistons now, trailing by 2. Ivy with the bucket.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Killian Hayes.
And for Portland, their shooting has been brilliant in this game, 67% from the floor.
And with Ivy, he gives you the physical traits you want at guard. Long, strong, athletic, lots of upside.
Shots good by the Beast.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now Hayes. Now the pass to Ivy. A baseline J. Again, the Pistons good for 2. And Ivy especially effective in the open floor.
Outstanding burst and speed. Plays with a high motor, and he's always in attack mode.
Here's the Beast, covered by Hayes. He gets that one. And the Trailblazers lead by 2.
Not a perfectly set screen there, but got him just enough room to get that shot off.
Cunningham kicks to Hayes. Passes it to Ivy. Back to Hayes. 6 on the shot clock. Outside for Bagley. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it.
No clue where that pass is going. That is a brutal turnover.
Checked in for Portland. And then for Detroit, Washington's checked in for Marvin Bagley. Bays subbed in for Hayes. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And Brent, as an NBA player, there's tremendous competition, but also shared respect, and some say a brotherhood. How does that all balance out?
I think, Kevin, there's a clear line of delineation of what you're talking about once playoff time hits the NBA. I mean, during the regular season, you see a lot of guys spending some time with one another, but come playoff time, I'd be hard-pressed to find that kind of interaction because guys know what's on the line, they know what's at stake, and competition always reigns supreme.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And Jalen Duren picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
Giddy against Cunningham. To the left wing. 6 to shoot. Back to Giddy. Over Cunningham.
Cunningham really good with his physical advantage and trying to wreak some havoc defensively in using it.
To the paint. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why have you settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Shots good by Duren.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. The Beast can't hit. The Pistons lead it. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Pistons.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Zeke Naji comes in for Duren, and Kyrie Irving subbed in for Cade Cunningham. Pass to Irving. Pass to Bay. Knocks it loose. The kick out to Irving. Drains it from beyond the arc. Irving's got 15.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
The Beast passes to Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
Good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
And the pass to Ivy. Shoots from the high post. Misses off the right eye.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Jaden Ivey.
Yeah, easy call.
The Trailblazers have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line.
And I think this is the strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board. 77% collectively.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And Detroit has possession. Irving kicks to Ivy. Passes it to Bay. And here's Ivy. 7 points in the game. Pass to Washington. And the 3 off target.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
The Beast passes to Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. For Detroit, they've gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Irving kicks to Ivy. Pass to Bay. Takes it from 10. The rebound by KD. For Portland, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And there's the call on Evan Mobley.
Personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Here's Irving. He's got 15. And there's the pass to Bay. And here's Ivy. The Pistons working the ball around now. Here's Washington.
He keeps adding strength and conditioning through the years. A big help to Kevin Durant there on the defensive end.
Anunoby, no good. The Pistons trailer. Outside Irving. And too long on the shot. Portland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Out to KD. From deep. Good on the triple. Durant's got 13.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
And he has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit his touches in the interior.
Washington.
Isaiah Stewart.
Pistons trail by 4. Irving passes to Ivy. Passes it to Stewart. Over to the wing. To end the drought. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 4 rebounds in this game. The Beast passes to Mobley. And he makes good on the layup. Mobley's got 6 in the quarter.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
For Detroit, they've gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Now here's Bay. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Phoenix. There's the triple. No good that time. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. And they've been enjoying this long homestand. That will be game 4 of 5 in a row at home. Portland, they have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game.
5th team foul. At the line for your Trailblazers.
He's off on the first.
OG Anunoby. 2 shots.
Second free throw, no good.
That's a strange trip because typically he's pretty much money from there.
He kicks to Ivy. Just 5 to shoot. Goes up on the high post. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Mobley's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Right side Durant. Pass to the Beast. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
4th personal foul.
The Trailblazers have made a little more than half their free throws today. 7 of 12.
For Portland, number 8. At the line for 2.
No good on the free throw. Hayes, he's checked in for Detroit. He hits the second from the line. Here's Irving. He's got 15. Guys are looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
And they're committing an awful lot of fouls here. Not of the good variety. You don't want to give up easy layups, sure, but it's been a non-stop parade to the foul line.
Dance time in Portland. Here are your Blazer dancers.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Giddey's checked in. Here's Hayes. Pistons passing it around. Irving passes to Stewart. And it's Hayes in the corner. 5 to shoot. They need this. Bay, no good.
Yeah, pretty safe to say that this is the kind of game that you just want to flush as soon as you get done with it.
This team is credited Giddey's background for shaping him as a player.
You know, he grew up in a house dominated by basketball. Both his parents played professionally in Australia. And that goes a long way toward developing your basketball IQ.
Bagley, he's checked in for the Pistons.
Giddey sees things before they happen, and so one of the things that he probably wrestles with is trying to do too much and overthink for his teammates, but there's no doubt his IQ is on display when he's on the floor.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
To the middle, here's Anunoby, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Outside Irving. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for three free throws.
And not the same rhythm or approach that he had in the first quarter when he was taking it straight to the teeth of the D and really creating contact. Like to see him get back to that here in this quarter.
That free throw good from Kyrie Irving.
Kyrie, such an unpredictable player in a lot of ways, but when he's on, there's few players in the league that can match up with his pure scoring ability.
Cade Cunningham's checked in for Bay.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
To the inside, Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
And Giddey just that sixth sense to find the open man.
1:24 left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Cunningham. Irving double teamed. Here's Baggy. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
How about that? Taking on the challenge, the physical part of the game, something Bagley's trying to get better with.
Detroit making a switch here. Duran's checked in. Giddey with it. He picked up 18 points in the last one against Oklahoma City.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
76% at the stripe for him thus far this season. And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
The pass to Hayes. Cunningham outside. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. That shot is off.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Passes to Sharp. Shoots the three. A shot off that time. The Pistons go the other way with it. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Cunningham gets the bucket.
Good instincts from Cade that time. He has the shot all picked out, so why waste time? Let it rip.
Here's the Beast. Incredible numbers looking at his scoring averages. He's currently scoring more than 28 points a game. Down low, here's Mobley, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Defensive foul.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers. 13 points up at the end of the period. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Kevin, what has allowed you all to build this lead in the first half?
Well, we've just been playing hard. Those guys are tough to guard. They cut so hard. They play well together, and we had a decent half. We got to keep it going.
Kevin, thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. That was a combination of everybody and everyone. Everyone. Did you catch that?
I got it.
Yeah, Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. How about that? A tremendous start for Kevin Durant. He had 13 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 block. Shaq, how'd you think the Trailblazers were playing?
Ball movement was a real factor for them on offense. They played unselfishly with patience. Guys got shots in their favorite spots. When you get those high percentage looks, good things tend to happen.
Kenny, what'd you think about Detroit?
You can't be fouling like this. It's sloppy out there. The difference in this game comes down to the amount of free throws they're giving up. Sure, they need to stay aggressive on the defensive end, but you got to play without fouls.
And that should do it.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
We've got Durant sharp out there with the beast. Then there's Mobley. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Pass to Bay. Pass to Najee. It's Irving, top of the key. And the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
And this is when Kyrie is at his best, getting to his spots on the floor, executing, and playing with some aggressiveness.
And then Durant with the dunk.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. It's a 13-point game. A 3. And another 3 for Detroit.
How about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
You flash back to Saddiq Bey's rookie season. As the Wildcat came into the league, he hit the ground running. Really impressive, just control and demeanor and poise on the court, finishing 4th in Rookie of the Year voting.
Different look now for Portland. Josh Giddey comes in for OG Anunoby. And it's Gary Harris in for the Beast. Trailblazers leading by 10. And finishing 4th in the rookie race is certainly a compliment for Bey.
Well, Rookie of the Year races are always hotly contested, so if you land that high, that says a lot about your game and how many people are recognizing the contributions that you're making. Look, Saddiq Bey has a ton of potential.
Now Cunningham. 10 points for him. Here's Irving. And the layup is good. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
There is no let up in this man. He is doing everything in his power to keep this game close.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And here's KD for 3.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
Shots good by Duran.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
And here is KD. He's got 17. And Mobley throws it down.
And KD keeping his head up that time, becoming a playmaker.
Pistons trail by 10 to the inside. Haji, yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Yeah, what a fantastic start here to the second half. They have yet to miss.
Outside Durant to the middle. Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Cunningham outside. Back to Irving. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
Just so few players have that kind of arsenal. When they get to the inside and have to finish, Kyrie Irving becomes elite.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint. Well, when KD asked out, you knew the Nets would get a king's ransom. Perhaps the biggest star trade we've seen in decades. But with KD on this team, they are right in the thick of it as far as contending.
Detroit making a switch. Ivy's checked in.
One of the purest scorers the game has ever seen. Durant continues to somehow get better each year.
Here's Durant. Off the left rim and out.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Bay against Giddey. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Mobley with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mobley. Washington's checked in for Najee.
P.J. Washington.
From the low block, and it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down now to just 9 on the basket from Bay.
Bay can use a mix of power and finesse when he gets that close.
KD looking around to the paint. Here's Giddey. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. KD's got 4 assists now tonight.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Number 53, OG Anunoby.
Pistons trail by 11. And Gary Harris is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
And Detroit has possession. Washington kicks to Ivy. Inside, shot clock at 5. Here's Durant. The Trailblazers pull it in. Driving the lane, and then Sharp with the dunk.
You get used to seeing that from Josh Giddey. The way he sees the court is just remarkable.
Here's Bay. And they'll get another chance. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Now, here's Durant. He's got 8, and he lays it straight in. Durant's got 10 points.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
The pass to Anunoby. There's the 3. They grab their own miss. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. He's got 6.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Here's Ivy. And his offensive struggles continue.
Well, he's using the force, but in the worst way possible right now. He just needs to dial it back and look to work the ball around the floor to his teammates.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Here's Cunningham, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Shaedon Sharpe picks one up.
Cunningham, close to 6'8". He's such a tough cover for bigger guys. How mobile he is. Love him attacking in this mindset.
And the play-in tournament, Greg, is here to stay, but the terminology is somewhat in limbo. Is that going to be part of the playoffs?
You hear people say it's not the playoffs, it's the play-in. Maybe the term postseason should cover both the play-in and the playoffs. Something to think about.
You know that Harris loves to get to the free throw stripe, and he did a good job drawing the foul up on that play. Get out your sketchbook.
Gary Harris, 2 shots.
And Harris drops them both. Pistons trail by 16. Passes it to Bay. Now, here's Ivy. Guarded by Harris. And the call will be against Harris.
Personal foul.
That's foul number 2 for him. Trail Blazers on D. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Washington passes to Ivy. And slam dunk by Ivy.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Giddey at his size can get to the inside and make some things happen. That time drawing the foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Trail Blazers.
Beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And I feel like there's been an old school aspect to what they've done tonight, and that is pounding the ball inside, getting it down low, getting those looks in close. That's been effective.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Good.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Pass to Ivy. Back to Cunningham. Bay wide open, and he fires. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Reddish. Down low. It's hauled in by Stewart. Pistons trail by 15. Bay with it. 5 points in the game. Cunningham's shot is off. Portland's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And Saddiq Bey picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Hayes is checked in for Detroit.
Team foul. Piston substitution.
Here's Giddey. 12 points for him. Now the pass to Anunoby. Back to Giddey. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Giddey's got 14.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you. The Pistons making a change here. Bagley's checked in.
Marvin Bagley the third.
On defense, the Pistons. Reddish kicks to Anunoby. Offline with his 3. Pistons trail by 15. Over in the corner, Cunningham. Jacks up a 3, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And that's 5. One more, and he'll be disqualified. Got to be more careful.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for Hayes. Pass to Reddish. Out to Harris. Fires for three. And it's Giddey in the corner. Anunoby in the corner. No good on the three.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going. Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Over to the left wing. Looking to end his cold spell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line.
Kyrie Irving.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
We've seen him miss a couple from the line so far, going 2 for 4.
And that 82% free throw percentage this season must have him feeling pretty good about himself at the line. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot? And one difference this have is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
Outside Irving. Shoots from 8. Anunoby sends it back. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. Cunningham inside. Giddey defending. Cunningham gets the bucket.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
On the wing, Giddey. Covered by Irving. And a strong finish with two hands.
Giddey and his feel for the game go well beyond his experience in the NBA.
1:19 left to play in the third. Ivy kicks to Cunningham. Pass to Ivy. And the basket is good. Ivy's got 4 points this quarter.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Pass to Harris. Back to Anunoby. The pass to Reddish. Takes the three. That shot off the mark. And Detroit the other way now. Now, here's Ivy. D right on him. Here's Stewart. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And he's a physical 6'8" center for the Pistons, and it's easy, Greg, to see why Isaiah Stewart has drawn comparisons to another great Piston, Ben Wallace.
Always a good thing being compared to a Hall of Famer. And Stewart, not just brawn, he's brains too. Watches film, takes notes. He wants to be great.
Zeke Naji, he's checked in for Detroit. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Hands it from downtown.
Pretty good instincts right there from Harris. He sees the defense moving, and then he just spotted the open guy.
And that one drops for him. Irving's got 26 points.
Well, he hasn't missed yet, guys, and the defense is scrambling for answers to stop this hot start.
Up top, Giddey. Puts up a three. Doesn't go that time. And so it's Portland, 13 points up at the end of the period. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And with the Fourth quarter upon us. Time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for the Pistons, Cunningham and Bay share the wing duty. Then there's Irving. Then it's Duren. It's Najee in at the power forward. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Team foul.
Mobley finds Reddish over Cunningham. Back to Mobley. 6 to shoot. Here's Namawand. From outside off the mark. Pistons trail by 13. In the corner, Bay with it. To the paint, here's Irving, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass, and he's able to get it back. They shoot again. Duren, no good.
Nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
Sadiq Bey, third personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Portland, Beauchamp. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. He hits both from the stripe. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Detroit Pistons. Launches a 3. Offensive rebound. Duren misses the easy stuff.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Nice ball movement by Detroit.
Portland foul, Andrew Nembhard. First personal foul. First team foul.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Second team foul. At the line for the Pistons.
First one falls for him.
Duren. At the line for 2.
Both good from the line that time. Trailblazers leading by 15. To the wing right side. Passes it to Beauchamp. Bay pulls it in. Bay's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Cunningham drives in. And Cunningham with the slam.
Well, charging past the defense, and with that size, Cade able to get up and jam it down.
To the inside. It's rebounded by Najee.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
So it's Detroit now, trailing by 13. Irving finds Cunningham. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now.
You like to see Reddish out there showing this kind of energy on the defensive end of the floor. How can I help?
Out left of the wing. Pass to Namawand. The 3. Rebound by the Pistons. In the corner, Irving with it. Oh, drew the foul. Almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
And he's good on the first of 3. The Beast is checked in for the Trailblazers. And he sinks the second. Durant's checked in for the Trailblazers. Sharp comes in for Reddish. And he can't make it. 3 for 3. Trailblazers leading by 11. Here's Sharp. Rebound by the Pistons. Cunningham's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
That cuts the lead to single digits.
Kyrie with that feel, man, it's so special, impressive. Finds a teammate. That's a direct dime.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
That's an incredible move by him on what's been an impressive night all around.
Detroit with the ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. During the pass to Najee. That shot off, so the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Pass to the Beast. Back to Mobley. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Durant. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got 4 assists now tonight. Here's the Beast. Into the lane. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read. Calls his own number and then sends it home.
Here's Irving. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Irving's got 30.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Another possession, another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Cunningham passes to Durant. Now Bay releases. Haji. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's the Beast. He's covered by Irving. And Mobley the bucket on the assist by Durant. And it's now 22 points for Evan Mobley. Pistons trail by 13. And there's the pass to Irving. And the Beast pulls it down. The Beast's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
4th personal foul.
The free throw drops for Sharp.
At the line for Portland, Sharp. At the line for 2.
He's perfect from the line this time. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Detroit. Passes it to Bay. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Cunningham on the wing. Here's Durant. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Shooting for Detroit, Durant taking 2 shots.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now, you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Well, the rest of the team has looked pretty bad tonight, but he's done a fantastic job of scoring the ball and carrying the load on offense.
The Beast passes to Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Outside Irving. Pass to Bay. Cunningham outside. Here's Najee. And it's Portland with the rebound. Mobley's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Back to Durant. Pass to Sharp. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Pistons.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Now here's Bay. He's tightly guarded. Misses from short range.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Durant in the corner and stolen by Kyrie Irving. There's the pass to Durant. And here's Bay. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And Durant slams it in.
Bay continuing to improve in the pick and roll, especially as a handler. So his teammates better Bay watch.
The Beast got a hand on it. Here's the break. Looking to get back on track here. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul, penalty. At the line for the Pistons.
First free throw is good.
Saddiq Bey has so many intriguing parts about his game. If he can remain a consistent three-point shooter, he's going to do some damage in this league.
Ivy's checked in for Cunningham. Trailblazers leading by 11. Here's the beast. Pass to Giddey. Duran pulls it in. Detroit's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Outside Irving. Here's Ivy. Pass to Duran. Here's Najee. 6 on the shot clock. Detroit, no good that time either. The Beast passes to Sharp. Anunoby with it. To Giddey. Anunoby with it. From deep. It's rebounded by Najee. Najee's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Irving. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Irving's got 16 points here in the second half. Here's the beast. Top Giddey. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Third personal foul.
It goes on Jaden Ivey.
Yeah, the defense getting up close. I feel like Giddey was just setting the guy up.
Josh Giddey.
Good on the second free throw.
And good job bringing that free throw percentage up here in the second half. Doing a great job at the line.
Here's Irving. No good off the back of the rim.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Outside Irving. Portland grabs the miss. Giddey's got rebound number 5 here tonight. The pass to the beast. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Irving. Sharp, the pass to Giddey. Now, here's Sharp. Passes it to the beast. And again, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
Nice step back to get it off. Irving's got 38 points.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Portland moving the ball to the middle. It's stolen.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Trailblazers.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
And so checking out the record for these guys, tonight will mark win number 37 for them on the year.
No doubt they came in very motivated to win this one and finish the season series at a game apiece.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Evan Mobley.
And you have to love the effort he put forth on the glass. He played with a fire no one else could match as he chased down those rebounds.
And stolen by Giddey. Going inside, and he banks in the layup.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on. That can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Katie. The ball was moving tonight. What's been the key to the offense clicking lately?
Well, we just found an open man. You know, our point guard is doing a great job of getting everybody involved, and we're just playing off each other right now.
Yeah, you can see there's a lot of trust out there with you guys. Thanks very much, Kevin. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.